You wake up again. It's the middle of the night, pitch dark, and your calf is locked in pain like someone's twisting it from the inside. You try to move, but the more you stretch, the tighter it pulls. Sound familiar? If you're over 60 and battling those awful nighttime leg cramps, you're definitely not alone. But what if I told you the answer isn't hiding in your medicine cabinet? Because here's something many seniors don't realize. The cramps that wake you up screaming may not be random at all. They could be your body waving a red flag, asking for nutrients it's no longer getting. The good news? Relief might be sitting right in your kitchen. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 7 powerful, natural foods that can help your muscles relax, improve your circulation, and let you sleep through the night, cramp-free. So tell me, when was the last time you slept all night without that sharp pain? Drop a comment below. And get ready. The first food might surprise you. 1. Salmon and sardines, the anti-cramp superfish. Fish for leg cramps? That's not the first thing people usually think of. But if you're someone who wakes up with aching legs and stiff joints, salmon might be the quiet hero your body's been asking for. You see, salmon and sardines aren't just good for your heart, they're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which help calm inflammation throughout the body. And that matters because many leg cramps in older adults come from tiny pockets of inflammation irritating the nerves and muscles. When that builds up, especially at night when circulation slows down, it can trigger sudden cramps that stop you cold. But there's more. These fish are also loaded with vitamin D and calcium, 2 nutrients your muscles need to contract and relax properly. Without enough of either, your nervous system can misfire, and that's when those sharp, painful spasms hit. In fact, studies in seniors show that omega-3s combined with vitamin D improve not just joint health but also physical performance and muscle control. Imagine being able to stretch your legs in bed without that looming fear of pain. So how do you use it? Keep it simple. A piece of grilled salmon or a can of sardines on whole grain toast twice a week is a great start. Don't worry if fresh fish is hard to come by. Canned versions in water or olive oil still give you all the benefits. And if you pair your fish with leafy greens like spinach or kale, you'll boost your calcium absorption even more. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What if I don't like fish? That's okay. Later in this video, I'll show you another food that delivers similar results without that seafood flavor. But if you haven't given salmon a real try lately, maybe it's time. Have you ever noticed your cramps ease up after a fish dinner? Or maybe this will be your first time giving it a go. Either way, I'd love to hear. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Next up, a food creamier than you expect, but packed with the minerals your legs are craving. Don't go anywhere. 2. Avocado. The mineral booster. You've probably heard that bananas are good for cramps. But here's the truth. Avocados actually have more potassium than bananas. Surprised? Most people are. And that's just the beginning. Avocados are nature's mineral powerhouse. They combine potassium, magnesium, and healthy fats, all in one creamy bite. And for seniors, that's the exact trio your muscles need to stay calm and cramp-free. Let's break it down. Potassium helps regulate muscle contractions, magnesium soothes nerve signals, and the fats in avocado reduce silent inflammation that builds up with age. It's not just about what you feel in your legs, it's what's happening under the surface too. Many older adults lose minerals slowly over time, especially if they take diuretics or blood pressure meds. That can lead to what feels like random cramps. But really, your muscles are just lacking the ingredients to function smoothly. Adding half an avocado a few times a week can quietly restore what's missing, without the need for another pill bottle. And here's the part people often miss. The fats in avocado don't just reduce inflammation. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D and K, both of which support strong nerves and bones. So when you eat avocado with eggs or leafy greens, you're not just eating a healthy meal, you're creating a combination that fights cramping on multiple levels. Worried about calories or sugar? Don't be. Avocados are low in sugar and high in fiber, which makes them especially helpful if you're managing blood sugar or watching your weight. And unlike processed snacks, they don't spike your energy and crash it later. Now, do you already include avocado in your routine? Or is this something new you might try this week? I'm curious, what's your go-to way to eat avocado? On toast, in a smoothie, or just with a spoon and a sprinkle of salt? Let me know in the comments. Coming up next is a fruit you already know, but I'll show you how to use it smarter, especially if you're worried about sugar. Stick around, because this next one is probably already in your kitchen. 3. Banana, nature's electrolyte pill. They're probably the first food you think of when someone mentions muscle cramps. And for good reason, they've earned their reputation. But what most people don't realize is how and when you eat bananas can make a real difference, especially if you're over 60. Let's start with the basics. A medium banana delivers around 400 milligrams of potassium. That's a big deal for your muscles. Potassium helps control the way your muscles contract and relax. Without enough of it, those muscles become more sensitive to nerve signals, which means they can start cramping without warning. That's why many seniors wake up in the middle of the night with their legs clenched tight. It's not just bad luck, it's low potassium. But here's the trick. Not all bananas are created equal. If you're watching your blood sugar or managing diabetes, stick with smaller, slightly green bananas. They digest more slowly and won't spike your sugar levels like the overripe ones. You still get the potassium, but without the sugar rush. It's a small shift, but it can make a big difference in how you feel overnight. And bananas bring more than just potassium. They've got a bit of vitamin B6 too, something that supports your nervous system and may help with tingling or restless legs. That's a bonus most people overlook. So what's the best way to include bananas in your day? You could slice one over oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and Greek yogurt, or just grab one mid-morning as a gentle, muscle-friendly snack. The goal isn't to eat 5 bananas a day, it's to use them wisely, like a tool in your anti-cramp toolkit. Now, I want to know, have bananas ever helped with your cramps? Or do you tend to avoid them because of the sugar? Drop a comment and tell me your experience. You might just help someone else figure it out too. In the next section, we're going to shift from fruit to something leafy. It's a green you've seen 100 times, but its effect on circulation might surprise you. Don't go anywhere. 4. Spinach. The circulation enhancer. Spinach might seem boring. It's that leafy green people either love or push to the side of the plate. But if your legs cramp up at night, especially in your calves or feet, spinach could quietly become one of your best allies. Here's why. Most people think of spinach as a source of iron or fiber, and it is. But what makes it truly powerful for seniors is a combination of magnesium and natural nitrates. Magnesium, as you've probably heard, helps muscles relax. But those nitrates, they help open up your blood vessels and improve circulation. That means more oxygen and nutrients reach your lower legs, exactly where cramps tend to strike when you're lying still at night. Better circulation doesn't just reduce cramping, it helps your legs recover faster if you've been walking more, or even just sitting too long. For seniors who don't move around as much in the evenings, this kind of blood flow boost is a game changer. Now here's something you might not expect. Cooking your spinach, just lightly steaming or sautéing it, actually helps your body absorb the magnesium better. Raw spinach is fine in a salad, sure, but a warm spinach side dish with dinner may actually be more effective for preventing cramps. Want to take it a step further? Squeeze a little lemon juice on top. The vitamin C helps unlock the iron in spinach, supporting your energy levels too. Some people worry about oxalates in spinach, especially if they've had kidney stones. If that's you, moderation is key. A serving a few times a week, cooked, not raw, is usually safe and still powerful. So I've got to ask, do you already eat spinach regularly, or does it sit in the back of your fridge until it wilts? Be honest. And if you've found a delicious way to prepare it, share it in the comments. Someone else watching might thank you for it. Coming up next, we're talking about something tiny, so small you could fit it in your palm. But it packs a serious punch for both muscle health and sleep. Stay with me. 5. Pumpkin seeds, the sleep-friendly snack. You probably don't think much about pumpkin seeds. They're usually the kind of thing people toss out after carving a jack-o'-lantern. But for your muscles and your sleep, they might be one of the most underrated tools you're not using yet. Just a small handful of pumpkin seeds, about an ounce, gives you nearly 40% of the magnesium you need for the day. And magnesium isn't just good for relaxing your muscles. It also helps regulate nerve signals, keeping those sudden leg spasms in check before they even start. Think of it like giving your nervous system a gentle reset before bed. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin, two chemicals your brain uses to calm down and fall asleep. That means this little snack doesn't just fight cramps, it actually helps you stay asleep too. And unlike supplements, which can sometimes upset your stomach or be hard to absorb, pumpkin seeds deliver magnesium in a natural, balanced way. Plus, they come with bonus nutrients like zinc and healthy fats that support muscle recovery and immune health. So how do you add them to your routine? It's easy. Sprinkle a spoonful over your yogurt in the evening. Mix them into a smoothie. Or just eat them plain, unsalted, dry roasted, or raw. One small serving before bed can help settle your muscles and set the stage for a deeper, more peaceful night. Have you ever tried eating something specific before bed to stop your cramps? Did it work? I'd love to hear what you've experimented with. Drop a comment and let's compare notes. Next, we're going to look at a food that connects your digestion, your nerves, and your muscles in a way most people never expect. It's creamy, comforting, and might already be in your fridge. Don't miss it. 6. Yogurt, the gut-muscle connection. Let's talk about something creamy, simple, and probably already in your fridge. Yogurt. You might think of it as a breakfast food or a snack, but for your muscles, it's doing more behind the scenes than you might realize. Yogurt is a quiet multitasker. It's rich in calcium, which is essential for proper muscle contraction and nerve function. Without enough calcium, your muscles can misfire, tightening up when they're supposed to relax. That's one of the reasons so many seniors wake up with cramps that feel like they came out of nowhere. But yogurt helps fill in that gap, especially if you're not getting enough calcium from leafy greens or fish. Now here's something most people don't expect. Your gut health might also be playing a role in those cramps. Yogurt is full of probiotics, those good bacteria that help keep your digestive system running smoothly. But they also help your body absorb key minerals like magnesium and potassium more efficiently. That means yogurt doesn't just give you nutrients, it helps your body use the ones you're already eating. If you're choosing between regular and Greek yogurt, go Greek. It has more protein, less sugar, and tends to be easier on digestion. If dairy is a concern, don't worry. There are lactose-free and plant-based yogurts out there that are fortified with calcium and vitamin D. The key is to make sure whatever kind you choose still supports your muscle health. Want to turn yogurt into a cramp-fighting powerhouse? Add a spoonful of pumpkin seeds or almonds on top. The combination of calcium, magnesium, and protein works together to relax your muscles and stabilize your nervous system before bed. So, I'm curious, do you eat yogurt in the evening, or do you usually save it for breakfast? And have you ever tried pairing it with something for better sleep? Let me know in the comments. Your routine might just inspire someone else to try it tonight. Coming up next, we're bringing in a colourful root that's sweet, comforting, and carries a triple punch of cramp-fighting minerals. Stay with me. You'll want to add this one to your dinner rotation. 7. Sweet potato, the triple mineral hero. Sweet potatoes might just be the most comforting food on this list and one of the most powerful. They're warm, satisfying, and naturally sweet. But what makes them special for seniors struggling with leg cramps isn't just the taste, it's what's hiding inside. One medium sweet potato packs a rare trio: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. That's right, 3 of the most important minerals your muscles need to contract and relax smoothly, all in one food. Potassium helps control muscle firing, magnesium keeps those nerves from overreacting, and calcium makes sure the signals move through your muscles efficiently. It's like giving your muscles a complete support team. And because sweet potatoes are high in fiber and slow digesting carbohydrates, they release energy gently through the night. That means more stable blood sugar, more consistent mineral levels, and fewer middle-of-the-night cramps jolting you awake. It's a quiet but powerful shift. Here's where cooking comes in. Baking or steaming sweet potatoes with the skin on helps preserve the potassium and vitamin C content. Avoid boiling if you can. Many of those nutrients end up in the water. And if you want to really level it up, top your sweet potato with a little Greek yogurt or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Now you've got potassium, calcium, protein, and anti-inflammatory benefits, all in one delicious, muscle-loving plate. You might be wondering, is it really better than a banana? For some people, yes. Sweet potatoes deliver more balanced nutrients, especially for those who need to manage blood sugar or want to feel full longer. It's not about replacing bananas, it's about building variety into your toolbox. So, have you ever tried sweet potatoes in the evening? Or paired them with something for better sleep? Share your favorite way to cook them in the comments. You might help someone else build the perfect cramp-fighting dinner. We've got one final food left. It's small, crunchy, and easy to overlook, but it could be the perfect way to end your day with calm, steady muscles. Let's wrap this up strong. Let's go back to where we started. It's 2 in the morning, and your leg locks up. Tight, sharp, impossible to ignore. You sit up, rub your calf, maybe pace around the room until the pain finally fades. If that scene sounds familiar, I hope by now you're starting to see. It doesn't have to be that way forever. Because cramps aren't just something you put up with as you get older. They're your body speaking up, asking for help, asking for the nutrients it needs to keep moving, stretching, and resting without pain. And the best part? That help doesn't have to come in the form of another prescription or over-the-counter pill. It can come from your plate. 7 simple foods, each with its own superpower. Salmon and sardines for their anti-inflammatory omega-3s and calcium-rich bones. Avocados for their mineral-rich, heart-healthy fats. Bananas and sweet potatoes to replenish potassium without spiking your blood sugar. Spinach to open up your blood flow. Pumpkin seeds and yogurt to calm both your nerves and your muscles as you drift into sleep. They're not magic, but they're real. Backed by science. And they're available in your grocery store right now. So here's what I want you to do. Just try one, tonight. Maybe it's a small bowl of Greek yogurt with pumpkin seeds. Maybe it's roasted sweet potatoes with dinner. Maybe it's switching that bedtime snack for something that actually supports your muscles, not just your cravings. And then tell me, what do you notice tomorrow morning? Drop a comment below. What food from this list are you most excited to try? Or which one already works for you? You deserve restful, uninterrupted sleep. You deserve to move without fear of pain. And you don't have to fight this battle alone, or with another round of pills. Let food become part of your healing. If this video helped you, give it a like. Share it with someone who's been struggling with cramps in silence. And don't forget to subscribe, because your journey to healthier aging doesn't stop here. We've got more to explore, and I'd be honored to walk that path with you.